It's not your typical show. I'm a comedian. I talk about everything and anything. When I say anything, anything. Don't get mad. Watch me on grandcity.tv. How y'all doing today? This is nuts. It's N.U.T.S. It's not your typical show. We talk about anything. We talk about everything. I'm a comedian. When I say everything, I mean anything. And what we're doing today is we're going to talk about maybe world news, local news, entertainment, fashion, designing, just things that's been more positive for us. Has been relaxed and uniting each other with each other. So this is my co-host. He's from Flint. Got the family in here. My mom's in here. My daughter's in here. My nieces and nephews is here. And his mom's here. And the buttons. If you don't do good, he's gonna press that button. So Flint, how you want to set it off? That band nuts.
What's nuts to me today is how many people in here believe that black people should teach their kids to shoot guns like the white people teach their kids to shoot guns at a young age? Because in Detroit, Michigan, at Walmart, a 6-year-old girl killed a police officer for jumping on her mama.
You stuck me on that because that's nuts. To be honest, I really don't. I wouldn't really teach my kids that I had to actually handle a weapon, like a gun, like a 4.5, an AR-15, or AK-47. So I wouldn't know how to really address that type of situation. You're obviously known to play with guns and weapons. Me, I was just on the basics: a 22, a 38, revolver, or a 45. But you was in the military, correct? Or something close to it. But Detroit's like the military, right? With Chicago.
I'm gonna tell you like this,
kind
man.
of close.
I
Hood
I
close.
fought wars
Street
in the
close.
streets. If you want to talk about some fighting a war or something,
No, we
in the
want.
Flint streets, just to live to see another day is a fight, man.
We still going to just stick with the topic you were saying.
But the
that-
topic
that-
we are talking about
that
is
6-year-old child.
teaching your child to use a firearm at a young age. The thing is that black people don't take their kids for hunting, go out and take them camping like that for real.
We go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Right, we do stuff like
Chase
that.
the rat.
But the thing is, are we preparing our kids for success all the way fully? Because the white people take their kids to camping, they take them fishing, and they teach them other things that we think we should teach our kids or we don't do. Not many black families that do camping and got campers, you know. So, because the white people shooting deers and hunting is a natural thing. To us in the neighborhood we grow up in, guns are just for protection. It's not for fun.
Listen, my mom's, she's right here. Not saying that she took us to camping in East Liberty, but we used to go camping for a whole week. And that's why I'm scared of spiders. Because when we was in camping in the woods,
Yeah,
the daddy long leggers,
yeah.
I think they was a little bit longer than me, right?
Uh-huh.
And like we had to learn how to spike a piece of wood. But I still couldn't really take it to East Hills.
Man, listen, bro. When we went camping is when you got put out the house by your mom and you went stay in an abandoned house next door. Lit a fire in a can to try to keep yourself warm. That's the closest thing to camping we had.
You know, this is on a whole different type of topic right now, my man.
Yeah.
Like I feel like my man was just saying he just got out of jail, right? And he was trying to do housing. And when they let them out at a quarter house, why didn't they have an organization? Because Wilkinsburg got the highest property tax in Pennsylvania. And if you go on East Street, they're all abandoned. So why don't you let these people rebuild and gut it out and set up a program for them to come in from prison or whatever they coming in and out of and rebuild Wilkinsburg. They got the highest property tax. Did you ever even know they try to make a toll because everybody that's coming from Murrysville,
Yeah.
a little bit further by like Jeanette,
Yeah.
they try to make a toll. They're coming on Penn Avenue.
Right.
You ain't never see traffic like that in the 5-10 years.
Right.
But do you know who they did that for?
No, who they do it for?
These people, and not these people.
Well, for real.
So not building even the NFL players, all of them, NHL player. Why not y'all jumping into the community and not helping?
You are using apple
rebuilding.
cider vinegar
Dude,
the
do you
wrong
really
way.
think
If
that
your goal is to lose belly
his
fat,
system
you
is
need
built to keep poverty from going on or something? Poverty don't go on, then they ain't got nothing to do. Police ain't got no crime. You ain't got no police, then you ain't got nothing else to do. And then the politics and all the other politicians, they ain't got nothing to fight for in the courtroom. If they take away the poverty keeps the black man's mind in the struggle, so the struggle keeps going.
So without black people, just look at this room. There's creators. That's my daughter, niece, new, your mom, buttons. Don't press the button yet. And my mom. Everybody in here is creating. Now, if we right now was to disappear from the United States of America and black people in general, what would they have? Nothing. They wouldn't have nothing. We create everything. You
Yeah.
know who made the first folding chair?
No, who made it?
A black man. That
I want to know his name. I thought you knew his name. You don't know his name?
I didn't. I was drinking the beer about it.
Oh,
But I
man.
found out though, the black man.
Man, you gotta, when you passing out black knowledge, you gotta give us some type of knowledge with the
You
person's
get
name.
smart on it when you good on the commercial
Man,
break.
why I gotta
But
do all that?
he was the
You
man
ain't-
that did the
You ain't no
folding
damn
chair.
help, man, I tell you.
A black man made a folding chair. There's like
The black man that made the folding chair, that's why the dude got hit with the folding chair by the black
exactly.
man.
That was
Right,
what happened
yeah.
in New York. That's why I'm bringing it up because I didn't even know myself.
What do you mean New York?
What happened in New York when they hit it with the folding chair?
You talking about, I thought you was talking about when the dude jumped into the water, swimming across the water over there to go jump
Oh,
over.
that too. But okay, okay.
Nathaniel
Okay,
Alexander.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Hey, don't charge me for that, cause I know you. She over there hitting buttons.
Yeah.
Buttons be like hitting these
She
buttons.
educated us, man. Nathaniel Alexander, you know what I'm talking about? Just like Medgar Evers' brother was the one who started the first black strike on the Prophet Against White People. Did you know that, Mississippi? Yeah, after they killed his brother, he went together and they fought to keep all of the black people from spending any money inside of any white establishment.
Okay, so I really got a real question. I've been single for 17 years.
Oh, here we go. Here go depression time. Let's get it.
It's coming.
Let's hear it. 17 years.
All right. So when you go out to date right now, currently,
Let's go.
appreciate. When you see another teenage guy, what do you look for?
Look at this dude.
Yeah.
Like, this dude
yeah.
right here,
No,
man.
the mic's right there. It's gonna get passed along in a minute.
But I'm
Appreciate
saying,
it.
bro, like,
She don't want to be on.
you don't
blast.
just put her on spot like that. She ain't ready for it.
It's nuts. This is what happens.
Yeah.
No, I'm just asking. You have a general.
So she thinks she gonna tell you what type of dude she like?
What is-
That's about what you
everybody
asking her to
likes somebody
tell you.
That's my daughter. She ain't got to laugh. Her grandma's right there. The dad's right there.
And she's
Ain't
not
gotta grab
she's
the
not
mic.
enthused about telling us nothing about the dude she
Okay.
likes. Or the dude what she looking for.
So I'm gonna ask you this question: when you rate yourself as looks,
Here we go.
what do you think you rate yourself as just looks? Now, I'm not talking about your heart, your caringness, nothing. Just you and your looks. 'Cause I'm an
You talking about
8.5.
me?
I don't know what
Oh, so you pointing at me?
I know.
I'm a
this
10
is
all the
me and
time,
you.
play. I ain't gonna never put myself lower than that. I'm gonna tell myself that every day.
Dang.
I don't care what nobody think about me, bro. I'm gonna think that I'm always at the top. I ain't gonna
Dang.
stand down on myself so somebody else can stand up. Bro, you know what I'm talking about? Like, only thing, the best motivation is self-motivation, Playboy. You
Yeah.
gotta believe in yourself.
No. I'm not taking that away from you,
I'm
man.
gonna tell you,
I'm
I look
talking
like a
about
10
physical
to
looks.
myself.
You look at somebody and you say,
Look,
nose
bro.
stomach, big head. You going on guaranteed on look for sure.
You know, looks bring to the physical
I know I'm
attraction.
At 8.5, I'm cool with that part.
Okay, well, that's
You
what
said
you
you
rate
a
yourself
10.
to myself.
And I'm like, all right.
That's to myself. You asked what I think of
That
myself,
might
right?
be about your interpersonal.
You said to myself.
Oh,
So to myself, I'm a 10.
but if can I judge you right now?
I don't care if you want to or not. Go
I
ahead.
ain't gonna do that, guys.
It don't make no difference what you think.
This border right here,
hmm
and we can get the basics of how they feel or what they think.
Ain't nobody.
Physically.
Ain't nobody in
Because when
here.
you first meet somebody, it's straight physical. Is you gonna date somebody or get a job interview with 3 missing teeth?
Of course I am. Because I'm not gonna show them 3 missing teeth.
Because you're gonna keep your mouth closed.
Right. I'm gonna talk with my mouth closed.
Let me
or
see
nothing.
how you do it.
You just seen me do it, boy. I ain't moved or nothing. I ain't gonna even move them teeth.
So, would you date an ugly person?
I have done that before, players.
Did you use them or just date them?
No, man, I used them for what I used them for, mentally.
Exactly.
Because, you know, I used them for the physical attraction that I need.
So don't you miss COVID?
No, I don't miss
Because
COVID.
they cover their face?
No, because for one, there was too many surprises and bad breath going on behind the masses.
That part.
Right there.
But that's when they did the remote. You can work from your house.
Yeah, and that's what made all these people 600-pound life
That's why I
people.
ain't like ugly people that drink coffee because they was always up.
Mm.
Go to stay to
But
sleep.
can I ask you something? Beer, you've been drinking beer for how many years now? About 25?
Nope, that's a lie.
Okay, how many?
I started in 1997 when I moved to Atlanta.
So that's
and I had to quit
27 years.
smoking weed.
That's 27 years.
Oh, what you want?
I'm just saying, I said 25. I gave you a 2-year break, but you can take your 27 if you want to.
So the purpose?
The purpose is you've been messing with ugly bitches because they say, excuse my language. They say that beer been getting ugly people for sex for years. So that's why you drink beer, so you can have sex with ugly chicks?
No, I'm a dictator, man. I get whatever I want, pretty much.
You do?
Pretty
For why? For 17 years
you
you've been
know that.
lonely.
How long we known each other?
I've known you my whole life.
Exactly.
Right. And but you said for 17 years you ain't had nobody. So you just been drinking
was
beer
by-
and having fun with ugly
That
people.
was just by choice, man.
Right.
Until I get myself together a little bit.
Right, but having sex with ugly people is by choice or by alcohol.
That was a mistake.
It definitely was.
You seen a couple.
I seen one that looked like she'll bite you from behind.
Man. So look, no. For real. I'm gonna cut the little jokes to be for real honest. I decided to date an ugly person, right? And I thought they was cheaper.
Mhm.
But when they wanted to come outside,
Uh-huh.
they ate more,
Uh-huh.
they put on more makeup,
Yeah.
and they wanted to hold hands and stuff.
Right.
I thought I was supposed to just keep them in the house.
Yeah.
And like, yo.
It didn't work though. When it got outside, then it got
When we went
worse.
on Kennywood, I was trying to get cotton candy and hide myself.
Yeah. But then you get to the bar with her and drink with her, and then she your best friend. Right.
I'm
Yeah.
glad it be.
I ain't mad at you, cuz whatever works for you.
So what's the difference between an ugly person and physically?
Yeah.
I'm talking about their inside emotion
Uh-huh.
to a pretty girl.
Bro, it's usually the attitude. Because for one, usually pretty females have bad attitudes just like ugly females have bad attitudes. It don't really matter. It's all about how they are as a person. But you know, I done had pretty chicks that'll tell you in 1 minute, boy, they will not go nowhere with you unless you look like something. Ain't going nowhere and doing nothing with you unless you got a few dollars in your pocket. And then as soon as your money gone, she gone.
So P. Diddy's about to get out, right?
Who did what?
P. Diddy.
I don't got nothing to do with that.
Would you for if he was to offer you $5,000 just to try the oil?
To do what?
To try the oil.
To try what on you?
The oil you got.
To try it on what?
To seduce you.
Bro, do you really believe that $5,000 would keep me from going to prison?
That's no, I ain't
Huh?
say go to prison.
I'm gonna beat the shit out that. I mean, excuse me. See, man, you got me cussing on the TV,
because
bro.
no, it's
But
a
I'm
j-
saying, bro, $5,000 will never
Cause I
disrespect my
went to the
manhood,
bar.
bro.
No, I didn't say I was
5,000.
gonna touch you.
I don't care, dog. Just don't even come at me about no baby oil and $5,000, bro.
But my friend, he went to go get
See,
baptized.
here we go with you and your friends again, like the one Lepre.
Yeah, no,
We going back to that
no,
again?
No, no,
See, that's
no.
because you starting this little
No,
P
no,
Diddy
I'm
weird
telling you
shit.
what
Here you
just
go.
happened to him. He got baptized. And you know
Uh-huh.
they put that oil.
Look, dog.
I didn't tell you.
I don't know.
He
nothing
didn't
about
want
no
the oil on his head to get baptized.
Okay.
He thought it was the Diddy oil.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm asking you, if Diddy was just say, "Man, I got 5-10 grand, man. Come on. Just use this hand sanitizer like it's oil. Is you gonna do it?"
Once again, dude, I'm not doing nothing with Diddy for $5, $10, $0, Playboy. I'm not doing nothing. I don't even understand why you keep on trying to come at me with these old awkward questions. So let me ask you one. What would you do for a Klondike bar looking at me?
I don't even eat them type of.
But I'm saying, bro, you over here asking me for what you gonna do for $5,000 or $10,000? What if that gremlin that be picking you up at the bar and asked you to go out there and turn around and walk down the street butt naked for $5,000? You doing it?
If I'm intoxicated, maybe.
You do it for free when you intoxicated though. So what you do? So you ain't even gonna take the money. You just gonna do it for free. Thanks for telling us.
All right.
Yeah.
We about to almost like cut to a little break. But I want to ask you this:
Love
you
listening.
date a handicapped person?
Bro, let me say this much.
That's
It depends on
it.
how and what kind of handicap it is, because mentally you can't mess with somebody that's mentally handicapped and you not, because that's illegal. And then your physical handicap, it depending on what type of physical handicap that is, because truly, honestly, it's like you got to know what type of person you're dealing with and what you're dealing with, but you can't just judge people by their physical abilities either all the time either, because some people might just fool you. They might be a little slow here, but they ain't slow over there. She might look real good and she got Tourette syndrome. Do what you gonna do? She walking up and out of nowhere, she just come out and do something like that. What you gonna do?
Once again, when I said something about ugly people,
Uh-huh.
it's the initial look. You can't go and be a newscaster with missing teeth.
No, man.
You can't do that.
No.
You can't be doing this right here with missing teeth.
Right. We can't sit up on the Grind City TV with missing teeth.
Nah,
I feel like Grind
I ain't
City,
seen not one
I feel
for
like
buttons
Grind
one
City will let
time.
you, if you grind and Playboy.
I ain't see one
I
person
Uh-huh.
in TV with missing teeth. Who you see? Just
Hey,
give me a name.
Tell you the truth,
Spit it
bro,
out.
I don't
You
even.
cannot be
I
in the
don't know,
presence
bro.
of customer service and be a representative of anything you're doing in your life with missing teeth.
You can add chip
So-
teeth though, right?
Huh?
You can add chip teeth too, can't you?
Well, you ain't nobody looking at that part. It's called wisdom teeth. Oh yeah, that's representing.
Yeah, but we ain't talking about people just missing teeth though. But what about people with chip teeth?
No, it might be like a little thing.
Yeah, Fabulous and Nas made it pretty far with the
Yeah,
chip teeth.
that's
Even
cool,
Reggie
yeah.
Miller popped off with the grill.
Yeah.
Reggie Miller standing on TV all the time showing his grill. He still ain't fixed it. All the money that boy done got, he ain't fixed his grill yet. So it ain't about your teeth sometimes. And then Dick Vitale had that wandering eye for that long time, but he's like the favorite person you see talking
Correct.
about sports.
Correct.
Right. Then we had, you got your man Scott
Yeah.
over there. Steven Scott had the 2-color eyes. You know what I'm talking about?
So okay, well, let me ask you a question. We can switch. For when you see a woman,
Yeah.
I'm 47, turning 48.
Okay.
There's certain things I look in qualities for a woman. This physical. Everything's physical at the beginning. And if your fingernails, your demeanor, your attitude is not right, just want to say, hey.
What do you mean about her fingernails?
Oh, fingernails. fingernails, it got to be clean.
Her fingernails got to be
I-
clean. I thought you were gonna say they gotta always be done.
Oh, no, I don't care about no. They have to always be clean.
I feel you on that. I feel you that.
Your whole everything. That's what I look at.
What about the chicks with the breasts and the boobs? We got the with
that's called the before and after picture. Like you talking about Nicki Minaj.
But you say I'm saying the ones with the implants, they got.
You don't know them before you.
They got it going on now though.
Until they get in that hot tub, huh?
Yeah.
Everything starts saying, what just happened here?
And say one of the tires went flat while y'all was in the room.
That part right there.
Yeah,
No, but all this aside, when you really trying to choose your person, and I'm trying to clean myself up where I don't want to do the A through Z. And when people don't understand about that, I'm not going to talk about that. That's for a later thing.
Okay, because I show's going to say A through Z what?
Them is the alphabets that I played with in my whole entire life.
Okay.
So
We
that's-
just going
that's-
it's
that's the
20
next side.
it's 20 what? 26, 28 letters in the alphabet. Which one is it?
And I had them all.
Oh my goodness. Here
Every
we go.
alphabet.
All right, here
From
we
Aaron
go.
to Zenobia.
Oh, okay. Here
All
we
I
go.
really want.
Okay.
Multiples in different names. From Erica to all the way down.
Okay, you over here off that DMX, huh?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
You already know what I'm talking about.
This dude
No,
right
being
here.
honest though. But that happened because of my last passhood where I didn't never wanted to settle with one female because of my past life.
Your past life of being cheated on or something? Then what made you want to be the cheater?
Because when I was younger, you know.
Bro, listen, dog.
Alright.
I'm gonna tell you right
know,
now.
You know exactly why.
Hey, dog.
Alright.
I'm
So
confused now.
if you was ever abused by a female, that time, like, you could just toss. I could catch. No, I know. Yeah, no. But no, that caused me to be more of to disrespect women. Because what happened to me when I was growing up.
So you took it out on women?
Yup, I sure did.
Okay.
And I made sure I wrote down every chick from A to Z, and I made sure I accomplished that from Pittsburgh, from Indiana to Pittsburgh to Atlanta, Georgia, and every state I ever went to, due to females when I was young, at 5, 6, and 7.
Okay.
Females, not no men.
Okay.
So I took it out, and this is why my personalities, I really don't have a respect for women because I got treated by teenagers. Kay wants to take a punch break.
Look
Everybody
at you,
drink
dog.
their water, but I want you to have something to say about that because you know what I'm talking about.
Bro, I know what you're talking about only to the certain extent of listen, man. When you growing up, and like I grew up, my mom wasn't always there, but I love her to death. But the thing is, that's the reason that, I probably got mama issues, you know what I'm saying? I treat my females more like the woman I need around more than I do sometimes, and deal with females that I shouldn't even deal with sometimes just because I get bored or I need some attention or I feel like I need it. But then one day, I just woke up and said, I don't need nobody but myself because for one, all the time, the money and anger I put into putting into a relationship stressed me out a few times. But cheating on females, a few of them times it was more or less because they did it to me first.
No, I got what you're saying, buddy. So basically, for right now, hey, Button, I don't see no clock. You like to let things like go over and like, we did 2 hours instead of
This dude.
Free.
I'm playing. Come on, I'm playing.
I'm
Cause
about
I gotta
to-
look at the time clock.
So
It's 6:30, but hold up. I had to no.
Go ahead.
I gotta get in this one here.
All
'Cause
right.
Okay, let's
we
get
all here bashing the women like we ain't suffered some major trauma to treat y'all the way
it.
that
I
y'all been
bashed
treated.
women. I bashed women.
He just bashed us.
I did.
Ah,
Oh, okay.
cause you know I'm gonna take it all the way there.
Let's go.
Let's go. Cause let's talk about it. Since y'all really want to get into it, let's talk about it. Because we talking about generations of being cheated on,
Right.
generations of being beat, generations of being left with children, generations of this. We're just now getting to the point where we don't give a F.
Right.
And we starting to do y'all the same way. Now you mad?
no.
No. Don't take it that way. Is that why y'all start dating each other?
Exactly. One of the reasons, because I know why love me some women.
I'm gonna say
I
like
love
this.
them. Like, I
my
can tell
thing
you
ain't-
every reason why I love them.
My thing ain't never been about the beating on no woman, because if I can't hit you like a man, I don't feel good about it. So for one, it's not something I'm into. Secondly, I'm gonna tell you like this: if I gotta hit you, I don't need you no way. But the thing about leaving a woman in the house with kids, that ain't something I was into either. Because like I watched how
And
my grandma grew
I
up.
said not leaving. I didn't say leaving the house.
I'm
baby.
saying, I'm just saying.
I
But the
said
woman,
leaving. In other words, putting ourselves in situations where we are going for 5 to 10 years, 3 to 4 years.
Hey,
That's a problem. That's a
Well,
problem.
Buttons,
Yes,
Buttons,
sir.
I got a real question for you. Then.
Shoot.
We're gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot my shot. But as women,
You're gonna miss, but go ahead.
When women start to dismiss a man, and as females, y'all can't even get together to go out with each other. They have a relationship.
Who can't?
Females, most females got more men friends than they got a female friend. Y'all can't even stay together. And so as soon as y'all go breaking up, y'all go hell.
Says the species
With
that are
each
shooting
other.
each other every
Each
day,
other.
every 5 minutes. Says the gender that are in jail for murdering each other every day, every time you turn around. Literally just had a situation where the brother was shooting at the brother in the house. They're brothers. Do we
Yeah.
really want to go there, family? Because I can guarantee you
Just
the
talking
ratio
about
of men in
women
jail
on
hurting
women
each other.
Relationship.
What about them?
the women in jail.
They don't hold each other.
I thought it was always
What do
more
you mean
women
they
in
can't
jail
hold
than
each
men.
other?
You okay, as friends, how many female friends from high school, from middle school to high school that you have as a woman?
Zero.
As
Just
a
like
decide-
just like males.
how you
Just like
decide
males.
you wanna
Zero.
start
I have
to
zero
have
friends.
a-
I have
a
zero
rela-
friends.
a
Male and
relationship.
female. I have zero friends.
Most
So-
guys got a lot of male friends.
Not me.
Females,
Who?
I don't got no. I got.
I got over 300.
And
I'm
you've
not
been single
friendly
for
though,
how long?
cuz that's the difference. I'm not a friendly
Okay, that
dude.
explains a lot.
choice.
That says a lot.
choose.
I'm not friendly though, so I ain't no.
Exactly.
but I'm a
I'm not
social
here to
bug.
be your friend. I'm here to do business. So my relationships with people are very different than having friends come over my house and eat up my food and chill. I don't do that.
We know
But I
that.
can go out
Yeah.
with. I have tons of people that I associate with who I am a friend to, but I don't take many friends on. So you're asking the wrong person the wrong question. Ask the right question.
Right, because I'm
I'm
definitely
cool.
not a friendly dude, man. You know me.
Not
I,
at all. I feel
I,
you,
I
man.
stand in the corner when we go to the club and watch everybody else. I don't go dancing. I'm not the dancing dude.
Hey,
I'm the dancing dude.
bruh, we the same.
Right.
I'm in there for 15 minutes. I want to hear what music they're playing. I'm out. I don't want to watch you get high, twerk, do none of that
Nah,
stuff.
right, I'm about. Yeah,
That's
I
not
feel
my.
you.
That's not my thing. But I want to get back to this because I want to be clear. I got to be clear on this
Yeah,
because you done
you
brought
know,
me in your
that's
stuff.
why I
I'm supposed to
believe
be
it.
over here controlling stuff, but I need to understand because we got a lot of young ladies in this room right now. We have,
Right.
matter of fact, we got more women for those who don't stick together. We have more women in this room than men. Where's those friends? Anyway, let's talk about it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. But
Let's talk about it.
I have daughters, so I do my best to
I
try to
got
tell.
daughters, they in here.
I try to
I have a
tell my
son.
daughters the one thing is though that if a man don't respect you for who you are, no way, he never gonna respect you at all. And
I
another thing
appreciate
is-
that.
And another thing is like when I bring a woman around, I see my daughters see me with a woman. I don't let them see me be the neglective or disrespectful to the woman at all because I want them to know that this is how you're supposed to be treated by a man, not something you see you got a girl over here watching the dude beat on their mama. She gonna think that's what's supposed to happen to her.
Well, I
Indeed.
tell you this. One thing I ain't ever do, and my kids is in here today, I ain't ever whoop my children except one time, and that's touching the electrical outlet. My kids, I ain't ever cookouts, no cuss words. We do straight edited music, DMX, Tupac,
Auto-Tune
Biggie.
Unlimited, the most powerful
Gambling
collection of
thing,
vocal production tools in the world.
Dollar.
Listen, bro, ain't nobody perfect. There's no perfect parent, right?
It's no
But
book to be
I
in a
think
parent
I want to
either.
be clear because
But
I want to
ain't
make
never
sure
beat my
that you
kids.
understand
I never
this.
whooped my
I need
kids.
you asked me a question, but you never let me answer it. You asked me how can a woman be with a woman, and I need
Yeah.
to make sure you understand the reason of that. There are 3 main reasons. One, passion. One, passion. Women love, need, crave passion. 2, compassion. Women love, need, crave compassion. Okay? So when people look at women together, the first thing they think is sex.
It's emotion.
It's way more deeper than that, family. It is connection.
Hit the button.
Man.
It came
So
out
I'm
your
gonna
mouth.
say, can I ask a question?
Shoot.
So out of the 3 things you said,
Yeah, 'cause I'm
I
about
only
to get
said 2.
I'm about
But
to
go
get-
ahead.
so
Go ahead. No, ask your question.
Okay. So compassion, and then you said
Passion.
passion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So no. So when it comes to the things of, it means that mostly they want to be paid attention to and understood before you go to judging them for something that they are physically.
And number 3, we need to feel safe.
Okay.
We need to feel safe. And when I say that, I don't say that in a, oh, I'll pull my gun out to protect mine. No, we need to feel safe in every aspect of life. That you are going to come home without giving me a disease. That you are going to come home and not be cheating on me. That you're going to come home.
Right.
That coming home is a priority. So women understand that they need these things, so they rely on other women to get them because some of us get it. So it's not a slight against men. I don't dislike men. I love men. I have a son. There's no way I can dislike men. I had to raise a son alone. There's many reasons for that, but one, the main one, is his father did not want to be a father because the box wasn't his, the baby was.
Right.
So there was no ownership of the box, so he did not want the baby. So I need these young women in here to understand. Because a lot of young women just kind of do the gay thing as a trend. And then they're in and out of it. You have to be careful where you put your essence.
So
You
what
have
about,
to be careful
So-
you have to be careful. You have
Okay.
to dig into
Let-
yourself, bruh.
Go
It's
ahead.
nuts.
Go ahead. What you gonna say?
Nah, okay. So everything that you're saying, when I was growing up, college, student, is growing up right now.
Mm-hmm.
I kept at least 4 to 6 on my roster. So
You talking roster, bro? We on the same level, fam. Right, but the minute you said roster, bro, we ain't the
I
same.
had a roster.
Bro, F you then. Don't get
Man.
mad at me because I'm over there taking half your roster because they don't want to be on the roster.
I had a
Man.
one that liked to eat. 1, 2.
We're going to break.
Enemy.
We're
Going
going
to
to break.
break.
Commercial?
Yeah, do the
Commercial?
Grind City TV, we outside.
Boy Bobby V, you watching ATL on fire. Keep it locked.
Hey, what's poppin'? It's Big Sam, man. Sammy in the building, and right now you're locked in to ATL on fire.
Oh, this the Yin Yang Twin, and this ATL, and we on fire. Yeah, what?
You already know this your boy Parlay.
Hey, and this your boy Pimpin'.
And we them franchise boys.
Yep.
And you
yep.
watching ATL on fire.
This is Free Band Scooter, and you watching ATL on Fire. You know how we coming. Free Band.
I'm a real nigga. Lick, hit a bitch, get a quick flipper, pot whipper, dope dealer.
Community first organization. We've been on the move, pushing this. You know, we don't give our votes away.
Up in ATL. Live on Fire.
Camera on?
Oh, shit.
Y'all want to smoke, go in the back. Get some liquor, go to the store. Other than that, get comfortable. We're going to start the show soon. Just tell your peoples where you at. Grind City, man. Let's get it.
Tell them to pull up, come fuck with us, go live. Tell them where we at. Grind City, baby. Paid on the showcase. What up, though?
Don't compare that pussy boy to me.
Yes, sir. You already know what it is, man. The Paid Artist Showcase is in the building. We at Grind City, Pittsburgh. What up, yo? Hit the back, get your food. DJ Sunset Smooth and all the motherfucking ones and twos, baby. I am one of your hosts, Widget the Hustler. DJ Culinary is in the building. Grind City, what up?
I just talk, I don't write raps. Walking to the store, I bought the flow.
Like someone came up to you and they were like really mad.
Oh yes, yeah.
What was that again?
So we back at this question I have, one more thing. So, Buttons. Yeah, I got a question for you still. Because my question to you is going to be,
A lot of these people
you say when the man don't come home and all of that stuff. But my thing is, what about the men that do come home and still get chased away?
Why? Dang, you done jumped up like you in. Look.
Hold on, because I'm going to come over there.
Wait for that part.
Hold on, no, because I'm not on the camera.
Right there, bro.
You talking stuff.
Hey,
okay.
No.
Okay.
We just talk about real issues.
We talking stuff. I got
Because if you can't reproduce, how you in a relationship with a woman?
Here we go with that.
Oh, here we go.
Now that was.
Well, let me ask you, young
That's why
man.
Donald Trump is against this trans.
I don't care about no damn Donald Trump. Don't even bring that fool into the equation.
No.
You don't even care about
you want
people.
to tip-tap and talk about things.
Who want to?
Are you in agreement with Donald
He
Trump?
almost made me call him out his name. Hold on. I'm trying to get the focus right there. My focus ain't even right, bro. Hold up.
If your girlfriend is like,
well,
Shaquille
I'm gonna
O'Neal,
tell you in a
she
minute.
be
As soon as
trying
I
to
get
get
this
my
focus
daughter
right. Soon as I get this focus right,
and
I'm gonna
dump
tell
her.
you, I'm about to shut you all the way to F up. Here we go.
Here we go.
So this is how this happens. You ready to hear it?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You ready?
Hear it. I'm
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
No, you gotta keep it short.
No, it's gonna be real short.
All right.
So we kind of use y'all on.
my glasses
We
too.
kind of go get on y'all roster for a hot 5 minutes and get that juice, and then we out deuces.
Oh, let's get
That's
it.
how that works. You get the bragging rights to hit the ass. We get the baby. Y'all ain't taking care of him anyway, so we out.
But what if I
In
want to take care of
general,
But I want to take care of mine though.
in general, then you can. I never took my son's rights away from father's rights away from him. That was something he decided.
I'm saying, but
That was something he decided.
Females had their little things where.
No,
like,
to
you
answer
said
your
the box.
question-
You said the box. He couldn't get the box, right?
The box wasn't his.
Yeah, right, and then
He got the box once. He wanted it again. It wasn't his.
And then the female came to me and she wanted the streets, and I ain't want to be a part of the streets.
So here's the thing with that, bruh. At the end of the day, hold on, let me put this on a split screen here so I can add you
Oh, you
those
need some
scrunchies.
babyface music to listen, cause you
Ain't no babyface
you might be
music.
crying in a
Hey,
minute.
who gonna be crying? Boy, you could never
if
make
you
me
had
cry
a
on your
baby-
best day.
if
On
you-
your best day, you could never make me cry. On your best, you could never make me cry.
my
Never.
friend.
I am tough skinned. But let me explain this to you, brother. At the end of the day, and this goes for all people, because I'm not gay. I just love women. Let's
Okay.
clear that up. I don't
All right.
like labels.
So
but let me ask you
Hold
a
on, let her
question for
talk.
you.
Let her talk.
Brethren, at the end of the day, all of us, we all must do our homework of who we're laying with.
Right.
So you seen that weave, and you seen that ass, and you seen that nails. You bypassed the part that she didn't keep a clean house. You bypassed the part that you found her out in the street and got mad that she wanted to be back in the street. That's where you found her.
So when you go to church,
I was just trying to. I was
you
just trying to
hold
use a
it-
nice word.
I'm just saying, if you go to a church, and you hold another woman's hand, will you classify yourself as a
You know what,
human?
Pre? You started this whole show last week on talking about gay people. I really feel like you got a problem with gay people, so let's go to blow. First of all,
Oh,
let
here
me
we
clear
go.
this up for you. Let me clear this up for you. Let me clear it up for you. Let me clear it up for you. Ask me a question, I'm going to answer it.
Let's listen.
You can't reproduce. That's why it's not.
I got a whole son. He's 33. You can't tell me I can't reproduce.
With a man.
And I reproduce, bruh.
That's with a man.
And guess where that man went?
So the thing,
It matters.
but let she
Neither
just,
can you.
the thing is, she
You
said,
can't carry a child without me.
That's what I'm saying.
But I don't need you after that, bruh. Y'all have shown us over and over and over that we can do this once you drop that sperm.
And that's the problem.
That's your problem. Y'all created this problem.
Hey, we just talked about
We didn't create
Talked
this
about what?
problem. We was with you forever. We would do anything for y'all. Anything. And you know what y'all did? Y'all cheated. Y'all lied. Y'all beat us. Y'all went to jail forever.
Vice versa.
Blaming it on trying to take care of your family. You became alcoholics, drug dealers, turned the women out, put them on the corner, became pimps. We became hoes. We became trapped.
It's the
Do you
vice
really want to
versa.
go there? Hold on the camera. Just die, bro.
the thing is,
Oh, my God. Turn that around. I'm
But
going to
the
get out
thing-
to you.
the thing is, I hear you. I hear what you're saying on all of those things that went on and have in the past time and a day, but all of those things can't keep coming back to hold you from doing something better with the next person. I said things that happened in the past can't hold you from doing something with the next person. I'm just saying, in general, and I'm telling you, I hear you. I hear exactly what you're saying.
Hey, Kay, is you okay? You need some help? All right, now. You don't got your
But
mic,
I'm
so
saying
we don't
the thing
can't
is-
hear you. You want to hold the mic?
You saying a pattern of abuse. You said a pattern of abuse. That's what you said, right? Okay. Just let me finish when you finish.
So I looked it up, though. I seen the most percentages on female of crime and passion. Y'all be killing. No, y'all kill each other because y'all deal with more emotions. A female on a female. Y'all can't even be friends with each
I wish
other.
a woman would hit me. She
Y'all
gonna get
can't
capped
even
just
be
like a man.
friends with
So
each other.
to break this down to you further, brother, let me explain this to you.
I'm listening.
So I'm gonna tell you about me, and I'm a transparent individual. From the age of 4 years old, I've been traumatized.
Right.
I've been traumatized since the age of 4 years old by a male. And now you want me to willingly give myself to you? What?
Well,
So there's a trust that
Right.
gets broken for young girls that people take for granted all the time when a young girl is molested. Now, when a boy's molested, it's a whole different mindset. But when a young woman is beaten or molested at a young age, everybody kind of switches that off. Everybody kind of pushes that under the rug. And then when she grows up strong, and she grows up and not give a F what you think about her, oh, all of a sudden, that's a problem for a male. Man told me, why am I so aggressive about my business? I'm just a...
Your source is just running to another female because she comfort you?
You sound like you're upset.
I'm not upset.
You sound like it. No,
just
that's
trying to
not. What did you say? My
understand a little
source?
he's
My
your source of comfort.
Let me explain this to you.
Source of comfort.
You damn right. You know why? Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
Dang.
Let me tell you why.
Dang.
Now, when I grew up, hold up. When I grew up, Who was there? My mother, not my father. My mother, not my uncle. My mother, not my grandfather. I don't know what it's like to have one man be consistently cool my entire life. I've not been able to depend on one man. I had to birth that man to get him. And that's my son.
So can I ask
So who
you,
am I supposed to be comfortable with?
So can I ask you, is that the reason why?
No,
the
I
next
really
man-
honestly
I'm-
feel like I
I'm
was
just-
born this way.
No,
God
I'm not.
created me
That
this
wasn't
way.
my question.
So what's your question?
Is, my question is that the reason why that you think females hold grudges towards men later on in life?
I don't know. I don't hold grudges towards men, so I can't answer that question. What I can tell you
What about
is,
for you?
What I can tell you is I don't have grudges towards men. Men have grudges towards me because I don't want to be with them.
Right.
But I love them. I raise them. I bring them in and help them. I teach them. I tutor them. I teach them how to treat women. I have taught a man how to make love to his woman.
Right.
I have taught him. He didn't know how to touch her. His woman's coming over here. He mad at me. I said, well, let me show you what she want.
Right.
And I literally took him and showed him what he wanted. She called me the
Okay.
next day like, thank you. So I don't know why women hold grudges. We all have our own emotions and feelings on trauma. We are not dealing with our trauma. I went and dealt with my trauma, and I still came out loving women.
Okay, well, I feel you on that trauma. But also,
No.
go ahead.
I didn't mean to do that part. So how do you feel like how Oprah Winfrey, how they dealing with society on population? You understand? When China was, you was only supposed to only be allowed to have one boy.
So I guess in China, if I had my one child, I could be gay as hell and wouldn't nobody care. Maybe I'm in the wrong fucking country.
In China, if you was gay, you get killed.
I'm saying, but I'm only allowed to
can't-
have
you
one
can't be-
child. Let me be clear. After you have a child, sex ain't supposed to be pleasurable, fun. It's not supposed to be pleasurable. It's supposed to be to reproduce. So after you reproduce,
That's what they say.
in
They try to
China,
control
one time.
It's no, especially in the United States. That's why adoption agencies is at its highest level because there's
10 minutes.
That is it's population
Control, absolutely.
That's what it is.
Absolutely.
And that's what it is. So when you know what they've been doing in different states, when they P-test you now in different states, they've been doing this over 15 right now. Currently, look it up. You got a smartphone.
I'm gonna say this
where
to you, bruh.
If you are
You got
on
10
a
minutes, but
drug-
I'm gonna say this
I
to
know, I
you.
got you. If you're on a drug, they take your kids and put them into the adoption agency.
To the women.
and take
What about
you
if the
out
man is on a
to
drug? Do they
welfare.
go stick a stick in your ding ding and say, oh, you know what? You're a crackhead. You can't produce a kid.
That's called a P-test. What are you talking
No,
about?
they do not stop you from making kids, but they'll
Yeah.
stop me from having them. For one, for two, I could have gotten rid of my son,
population
but I
control.
didn't because that's mine.
Good job.
All right? That's still mine. Right?
Right.
Right? I could have did. I
can't
could have
wait
just
to get
said, you
you
know
to the
what?
next
I
section.
love women way too much for
I
this.
didn't say-
Bow.
Yeah.
But that's mine. That's my
good.
son.
That's great that you didn't do that. And
No,
you
I would
raised-
never.
and
And
you
I only
raised him
got
to be a
pregnant
great
once in
man?
my entire life because I'm not a fool.
Right.
I ain't trying to please you. I did my job as a woman, and that was to reproduce. And what did my son do? He went and reproduced. So I have a grandman. My job is done. I can go lay with whoever I want, if you like it.
Right.
I think every woman should have one child, but that is F. That's our choice. What they're doing in this world is taking our choice away from us, and I do not agree with that.
Okay.
So you got 5 minutes. We're gonna go to this commercial. Yeah, go to commercial. Yeah, nuts.
What's going on?
Nothing.
She's This is Carolyn. You know, she's a hairstylist, and we're trying to figure out from a diaper to her age right now what made you even decide to think or want to be creating or doing hair?
Well, I started doing my own hair because I wanted it to be, how I wanted it. And my friends started wanting me to do their hair. So that's when I started doing hair and I got good. I started posting and I was getting a lot of support. So I said, okay, I can do this.
So, what type of customers that you're aiming for towards, long hair? Remember, I was going to tell you horse hair.
Mm-hmm.
You told me they don't do horse hair.
No.
But they do genuine people's hair. Like when I got my hair cut for my drag, I was able to sell my hair. But your customers, ideally, who you seeking to get? Younger? What type of?
I would say my target audience would be not all ages. I wouldn't do like little babies, but like school age to any age. Anyone who's looking to enhance their look with hair.
So you like you did my mom's hair. Was you comfortable?
Yes.
What type of hairstyle? I mean, what type of?
We're ready for a family hike with the
that
grandparents joining us for the first
put in
time
her
with
hair.
Airborne's most
She was
complete
comfortable.
immune support
And
formula
it's
yet.
different
Packed with
ink
7
colors.
powerful immune supporting ingredients, this new and improved formula with its deliciously
Well, with the
fizzy
type of hair that she
effervescent
has,
zesty
it comes
orange
with
flavor
different colors.
helped
So
us
I
feel
didn't,
ready.
but I do have experience with coloring hair.
From
So
Olay
how long
Body
you
Wash.
been
It's new
doing
super
it?
serum. Sinks
I would
into my
say
skin
around
with
5 years.
powerful ingredients.
And where you
benefits in
plan on
one.
going with it?
Look
I mean,
at
is
this
this just a
Olay
hobby,
difference.
or do you plan
So
to, like,
luminous.
hopefully
Olay Super Serum
set some
Body Wash.
grounds and go left and right?
Well, it is my career right now. I'm working in a shop, so hopefully I plan to open my own shop. And I want to open up a building where other businesses or like hairstylists, any service providers could come and do their services in one spot, like a one-stop shop.
So on this market, go ahead and say the name of your website and
All right. So my Instagram is Kenvi_did it. That's where you can find all of my work. If you want to book an appointment, you'll see my website. Yeah.
sounds great. She's moving forward. She's on nuts. You're on grindcity.tv. Go. And KK's coming up next. You pass the mic. How you doing?
I'm good.
What's more than most improvement since you've been here? That's like last month. So what changed? What's different? What's new?
What's new is that our bulk orders coming in, and we'll be dropping our products these, I want to say the week of 420 Easter, Monday, which I believe 415. We'll be dropping them around 12 p.m., 3 p.m. And right now we're just working on selling out of these t-shirts and then moving on to the next product, which is the next variety of colors.
The summer's coming, right?
Yeah.
I need a couple of wife beaters. I've been doing my push-ups, right? And I want to fight. I want to fight buttons. So I got to get my push-ups.
So if you win against buttons, I'll give you a free t-shirt. If
Hey, she's on it.
I'm just saying, if you want a free t-shirt.
Yes. Well, my niece is gonna help me. So you.
Well, no,
you
I'm
gotta
not
jump.
helping nobody. I'm just a spectator. Just letting y'all know that I'm just spectating. I'm not doing nothing.
No.
I'm not doing nothing.
No, but serious. You. The last time I heard you was talking about Afghanistan being your supplier.
So it's actually Pakistan. They're my supplier, and they're shipping out our orders right now as we speak. They're shipping them out, and they should be here within 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And then once they're here, I'm actually going to be doing a collab post with Kenvi and Prisha once I'm done with this.
Okay.
To market more for our target audience.
All right. So right now you just transitioning to like the summer and then in the fall. and then trying to get different colors because I was looking for different colors.
I know.
And I've been seeing you had a lot of models. I know I'm running out of time, but I seen you had a lot of models in the malls.
Yeah.
In that different
locations.
Exactly. So I see them. Funny stuff.
Yeah.
But I never see you. So you just like a producer, like.
Yeah, I'm always behind the scenes. You'll know. I mean, I'm there most of the times when I need to. Like, if I don't have no models, I'll be in the spotlight for a minute.
Okay.
But I'm most likely gonna find a model or something to put my stuff on.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yep.
Introduce yourself and tell them who you are.
Hi guys. My name's Caitlin. I have a business called Stand On Business. And they're dropping the week of 4/20 Easter. My site, Stand On Business. In case you can't find me, Instagram is all the same. TikTok, Pinterest, we're on all platforms. You can reach me via email, info.standonbusinessbrand@gmail.com, or you can just go to my website, type in standonbusiness.com, and you can contact us. There'll be like a little contact page. You could contact us through there.
All right. Thanks for everybody coming through.
Thank you for watching. Oh, my fault, y'all. Yep, my fault, y'all. Thank y'all for watching him and the show and for
She gonna call me him.
my fault. Thank y'all for watching Nuts and him.
Hey, I'm still him.
Just so y'all know. Thank y'all.
Grind City TV, we outside. Grind City TV, we outside. Grind City TV, we outside.
My name is Pre. My show is Nuts. It's N.U.T.S. It's not your typical show. I'm a comedian. I talk about everything and anything. When I say anything, anything. Don't get mad. Watch me on grindcity.tv.
You know I'm funky. I was born, so I'ma stay funky. It's the juice that be dripping off a trash truck. Fly is the lens on the satellite camera.
Right here on Grind City TV. Make sure you get the app.
Hey, look here. It's that boy King to see. Grind City TV. South. You feel me? My show Discharge, you feel what I'm saying? So y'all need to check that out, man, because we everywhere. Bring Entertainment. We outside, baby.